Hey everybody. I did not get a chance to thank everyone who participated in our app feedbacks survey way back in October. We gleaned a lot of really helpful information from it, so thank you to everybody who participated. Um, I wanted to take a little bit of time to record a video response to you, just to explain what we're going to do with the information you gave us and provide some insight to the process. As well, there will be some how-to submitted, created in or shown to you in a separate video for some of the people who asked clarifying questions on specifically how to use the app. I'll go ahead and show you some of the data that we got from you guys. Most people are able to look at notifications in the afternoon to evening hours, so we will continue to send notifications to you around 8 p.m. We also occasionally do a few at noon if more daylight hours are needed for the quest. So for instance, shopping for Jubilee Reach Grocery Drive. The number of notifications, we're aiming for about one per day. That seemed to be good. And the information was relevant mostly. And most of the usage was for calendars, events, and other announcements, as well as getting to the sermons and reading the blog. So that's where we're going to continue to focus our energy. Now, one of the requests was for notification improvements, but no specific suggestions were left. If you do have a specific suggestion for us, some contact information will be provided at the end of the video to submit your feedback. Please do so. We really do want to continue to get better. Now, in the past year, as we've utilized the app more and more, we've developed some guidelines for our communication strategy around it. Now, even as implementation, I don't think we ever really explained why we actually wanted to go to the app. And so I'm going to spend a little bit of time and explain some of our reasoning about it today. One of the first reasons is that we're wanting to move away from paper programs that we used to give out on Sunday, both for environmental reasons as well as how much time was being dedicated to it each week. We will eventually still have a small program, but with much lower time and paper costs. Additionally, some of the feedback we had received previously mentioned that we send too many church-wide emails, and thus they were losing importance or people were unsubscribing completely. When it comes to notifying everybody, we really want to make sure each email sent is relevant and important. So in response, hopefully you've observed your church-wide emails and more of the event content has been moved to the app instead. Church-wide emails are really going to be reserved for major announcements, things involving service for the most part, or anything to do with staff and updates. If you are part of other distribution groups, you may continue to receive the event information based on being a part of that group. Finally, the app lets us leverage technology as we move forward as a church. More engaging information as well as interactive and customizable reminders during the week gives us the ability to communicate with you based on what may be relevant to you, be your notification settings, which those will be discussed in the how-to video to come. This also allowed us to set up online giving options as well through the app. We hope you find it more accessible in the long run, even if it's a different experience to start. With regards to the many suggestions we received on how to improve the app, really appreciate them. We're looking to implement as many as we can. However, the app does have some technical limitations on what we can do. And so as a result, if you don't see your suggestion being implemented, it may not be because we don't like it. It may just be that it's not technically possible right now. We will continue though to update it and change it and improve it to the best of our ability. Finally, I wanted to share a few other communications specific guidelines that we're using moving forward in the next year. We're tightening up the audiences for our different communication venues. So for example, our website is primarily aimed at external or visiting audiences, and our app is focused on internal or regularly attending audiences. Social media presence, that was something that was requested as well. It's going to stay fairly minimal for the time being, but we are considering integrating this more based on available time and resources next year. We're also planning on using the blog to provide more transparent insight from all the pastors into our philosophy on why we're doing ministry the way we are. It will also include other reflections on our ministry and hopefully an opportunity to begin conversations for those who are interested. Last of all, if you're interested in providing more feedback, or if you're willing to help being in a test audience for the app, please let us know. You can do so on the app itself under feedback and signups, or you can send an email to me, Pastor Daryl, um, and my email's on the screen. Thanks for watching, and thanks for helping us improve and grow.